Hey family, on November 20th through December 1st, 2022, we will have the all-inclusive Kenya trip. Now, a lot of times people have said, hey, Phil, when's the next trip we'd like to go? I want to see Africa for myself, but this is the time to go. Everything will be taken care of. All excursions are paid. You can do monthly payments. You know, they'll have safari and a 6-city tour. You will see Charlie Island, which is something that we did not see last time on the tour. This tour will be 12 days instead of 7 days. So make sure to secure your place on the trip by going to www.wbsvs.com, make your deposit, and then you can start making your payments, and we'll see you in Kenya.
Hello everyone, it's me, Demetra Kaye of the Demetra Kaye Show here on YouTube and a proud contributor of the African Diaspora News Channel. If you could please do me a favor and subscribe to all channels and like this video, I would greatly appreciate it. So just recently, San Francisco got themselves a new district attorney by the name of Brooke Jenkins, and as you can see, she is a black woman. Now, she was appointed by the mayor, the first African-American mayor, London Breed, after DHSA Boudin was booted out by Asians and upper-class white people, but specifically Asians. They drove the campaign to have him recalled because they said that he was not tough enough on crime and that they were tired of their seniors and people of their community being attacked and robbed and a whole host of other things, right? Now, of course, y'all know that a lot of footage that we've seen come out of San Francisco in regards to Asians being attacked was done by that of black people. Okay, so I think y'all know where I'm going with that. And so the recall was successful, and again, now they have a new DA. Now, on the surface, you might think, okay, it's a black woman DA, we might be all right, right? Well, check this out.
The inequity in our criminal justice system is not something I read in a book or learned in a classroom. It's not theoretical for me. It's part of my lived experience, and it is a part of why I decided to do this work, to bring more fairness into this system, so that when we decide what's appropriate in a case, it is not because of what somebody looks like or where they come from. It's what's just in that situation.
So as you heard there, she was walking tall and talking tough and, you know, basically saying she's going to be tough on crime and doesn't matter what you look like, you need to be held accountable. And boy, oh boy, did she remind me of Kamala Harris. And guess what? Kamala Harris had that job in San Francisco as well, and she was walking tall and talking tough about, you know, getting tough on crime. Now, I think I should say this. We know that right now Asians have a lot of power. They are the wealthiest class of people in America, and they have a lot of power, right? They now have their own anti-Asian hate crime bill and all of that, regardless of what, you know, people say it's for everybody. Nah, the first 3 paragraphs of that bill talks about Asians, Asians, Asians. Okay, but I digress. And so they have made a major move in getting rid of a DA who they said was very progressive, and that he and his staff have been very, very, how can I say this, progressive in getting rid of police officers who are hard on people, specifically black people and things like that. Now, once Brooke Jenkins got into office, she fired a few of the progressive DAs there, and they're like, wait a minute. They tweet about it like, what's really going on here? You know, she really didn't give us many answers, and she's hired her own people, and a couple of those people are Asians. And so what she's going to do is appease the Asian community by saying, you know what? Don't worry about nothing. I got you. I'm going to make sure these Negroes, I'm going to make sure they get under control, and if I got to, I'm going to throw them under the jail. I'm going to throw them under the jail for you. So I say this to y'all in San Francisco. Y'all in trouble. I'm not saying y'all out there committing crimes, but I'm just saying in general, you know, because again, Chese Boudin, he was booted out because they felt like he was soft on crime, basically saying that they're letting black people get away with brutalizing the Asians and things like that. And listen, I'm not saying that black people should get away with it, but we know that's where that was, right? With the black community getting away with it. And so It's problematic that a black mayor appointed a black woman to do the bidding of the Asian community and making black criminals heal. And they should be held accountable, don't get me wrong. But y'all see what they did there? They got two sisters to do their bidding on their own people. Never mind the Asians that harm black people, right? Because we ain't gonna have that conversation. But they gonna use those two sisters, specifically that of Brooke Jenkins, to get black people under subjection. It's gonna be very interesting. So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of this story. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.
Living in America as a black person, you recognize there is one set of laws for you and one set of laws for those, especially in the white community. In our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, I take you through times in my life when I first started noticing white supremacy. We teach you how to recognize it, identify it, and also counter it in our book. This book is a beginner's course for those that are just starting to wake up and open their eyes to see the system of white supremacy. As a black American person, you must understand this system because this system is life or death to you. How you handle it, how you deal with it, it can affect your mental health if you don't understand this system. Pick up our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, today on Amazon.